Well, and yeah, that'd do it, you know?
I love the bridges.
Thank you.
Ovation has nice heights, man.
I really like Ovation.
Careful, Candy.
Okay, let's see. Norton.
He just looks right up at you like.
Hey, Cassidy.
Yeah.
Could you get some videos of me too?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. Do you want my phone?
Okay,
Sure, I
over here, everybody, including Cassidy.
If you just swipe to the right, it opens up the camera.
Mine's on the bench, Cassidy, if you could ever do it. Alright. Film crew.
Morning.
Good morning.
Let's say you are cantering toward a fence, 3 feet, 3, 3, 3, 6, whatever it may be, bigger. The ideal show jumper, the horses that they're sort of custom breeding in Germany, right? That as you press them to the jump, they back themselves up. In other words, it's almost like you can't trap me. It's almost like they're going forward while backpedaling at the same time. Can you kind of get a sense of that? They, I'm pretty sure, have been in those courings, you know, the testings, you know, where you...
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that is one of the things they look at when they watch those horses cantering down, free jumping down those lines. They're looking for the horses that have impulsion forward and their own degree of lift backwards. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Most of the horses that we will ride won't do that. Right? Most of the horses we ride, thoroughbred, quarter horse, thoroughbred, most of them will go, your horse, quarter horse, they'll go forward and down. So it's more important for us to be able to create brum brum, right? That then allows us to do bop bop. Right?
Yep.
But you got to do the brum brum before you can do the half out. Pick, stay up, right? Because if you just let them go, they'll go blah. If you don't have enough impulsion, when you go half out, what little impulsion you already had, you killed it even more. So it's almost like you need more zing with a horse that wants to fall on his face, because you're going to mechanically change the center balance. And I'll give you 2 analogies. One is, they're both from Lucinda Green, who won badminton 6 times. Lucinda Pryor Palmer Green. She said, when I'm galloping toward a fence, the last 2 or 3 strides in front of the fence, I like to feel that 75% of my horse is up in front of me. And then another quote from her, the last 2 or 3 strides in front of the fence, you, the rider, has to be the heavy end of the seesaw. Right?
Yeah.
So the horse is here, which is what you were struggling with the other day on Epic. You know, being enough the heavy end of the seesaw.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Now, with a green one like this one behind me here, I don't think you want to do that, because he'll just go like that. Right?
Yes.
You want to just leave him alone so he's able to just pop over the fence while he gets his confidence. Because you don't want to mess with his canter too much.
Okay.
He'll just get too inverted and scared. But and I don't mean that you have to rip on their face, but it's create energy and go have a give, and if they stay more or less here, you're okay. But if you have the sense that you're losing them down and you can't make that a little adjustment, so here's how I would warm up these kind of horses. I'd do your normal 10-minute, 12-minute, just walk, and then I would trot them around and then gradually put them on the aids, and then go forward and back a little bit, and then give them a little break, and then canter a little bit, and then go a little bit, and then come back a little, and go a little bit, and come back, trot, walk, pick them up again, maybe canter over the rail a little, couple times, you know, some of these little things, just play with that adjustability. It's so much about what? Adjustability of the canter, right? And that's what typically they're breathing into the modern warm blood.
Yep.
They're breathing it in, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like getting bigger milk production on cows.
Yeah.
It's just like creating different looks of different breeds of dogs. It's selective breeding. I'm not sure it's always good, like in dogs, right? But but those horses are super expensive,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, those are sneeze. I just sneeze like that all the time.
So it's physics, guys, right? It's physics. It's forward tends to go down. Half halts tend to kill energy. So you got to have enough energy, Carrie, Ramsey, so that you, when you add the half halt, you come to just right.
Yeah.
Instead of to underpowered.
Yeah. She's so fuzzy.
She is.
And that's why sometimes when I land over a jump, the first thing I will do is say, go, right? Because they land to thump, right? They lose a little bit when they land, then go a little bit, then have something there to be able to have more from. Right. Again, it's the physics stuff, it's the feeling. Certainly, it's easier when the horse helps you. Which I think those custom-bred, warm-blood jumper line horses do tend to help you, just as the custom-bred dressage horses trot and canter uphill with a lot of loft. Right? When are you guys heading back? Tomorrow, yeah. Have you had a good trip?
It's been fabulous.
You went
Aw.
to Washington?
We did. It was fog and blowing 80-mile-an-hour winds.
My uncle was one of those weather guys back in the 30s.
A Roky bear.
He was up there the night.
My husband out here. How long have we been out here? We got out here at 40 after. Or no, not 40, sorry, 45 after. Okay.
Are you sure? It probably was before that, because I got on at 45.
Yeah. Okay, maybe that's when I looked at my watch. That could very much be when I looked at my watch.
I forgot my watch, so.
Oh no, Carrie!
Long sleeves and gloves. Can't tell.
Life hack.
Right.
But I don't think there's any reason not to get them loose and stretched over their back in the warm-up the way you normally do.
Yeah.
Then begin to pick them up, right? But they'll pick up easier if they're flexible,
Right.
right, than if they're tight. I think with the sort of casual ones like Baroka, you need to do it even more, Carrie, because she does not have a lot of intensity on her own. So you have to help create it.
Because his job is just long and
His job is long and low and flat. Everything about him has to be to move him to stretch and bend and stretch and bend and stretch and bend. I went to a clinic about 10 years ago, given by the coach of the German Olympic side. Changed my attitude for warm-up. Did you guys have a chance to get into Hanover? How much weight is there on your helmet? Does it mess up your balance at all?
Not really. I think it's only like maybe 2.5 pounds. I think it actually makes it better because then, like, since it is a little bit heavier, if I look down, it's a little bit more uncomfortable.
Yeah, so it induces you to lift your chin a little.
Yeah. Maybe that's what I should do. Start putting weights on my helmet.
Kind of like passing.
Not more. I can feel it. Her back's all tight. She's like, just give me a second, Carrie. It's not done yet.
Brett. Yeah, Carrie.
Stop as you leave the ground. Raise your chin.
Right. No, no, no. Yeah. Okay.
Now wait till he's over his back a little bit, and then be clear with your aim.
Okay.
Right into the contact.
Ooh.
Alright, brought over some stuff. Go ahead while these guys are walking. Get them off.
Yeah, especially after that. Yeah. Also, they canceled for Sunday, so we're having a small circle of we are not out.
Yeah, but remember he thinks the circles mean camp.
Yep.
Yeah, just make sure you get your hands forward and down over the fence. Forward and down. And kind of wiggle his head back down. Because when he gets tight, you want to let him loosen up. Wiggle him down. Now wiggle him down. Always asking for more stretch, more give. Now this one. Quiet, keep your lower leg. See, when he puts his head up before the fence,
Yeah.
then he inverts over the fence.
Yeah.
You want to come around to that again with his head down. His head down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. He's softer, isn't he? Keep carrying. Never mind. Sorry. Never mind. If you catch a left lead canter, it probably would be a good time to go with it, you know?
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, yeah.
Good. Off his back. Bend him. Bend him and stretch him and maintain the canter. Really good. Canter the one at the far end. Wiggle your fingers the whole way to the jump.
Okay.
Your leg, nice. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. Perfect. Good. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Bring him down again. Bring him down again. Okay, all the way to the one at the far end. Wiggle him down. Wiggle him down. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, get him down. Get him down. Get his head back down. Keep trotting, keep trotting, keep trotting, keep trotting. Get his head down. Get his head down. Give, bend, stretch, bend, give, bend, stretch. Go right. Bend him right to the right eye. Inside leg. Play with the left hand. Stretch him over his back. Deeper. Go down. Turn, 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 turn. Go, get right. Bend him and stretch him. Of course, needs to be a slinky. Bend him and give. Bend him. Right and give. Yeah. Yeah. So he's snoring. Yeah. You want him to let go, right? Alex? Everything with him is emotionally letting go. Now go left. And bend it. Make sure you bend it. Use your left hand. Enough for bend. Use your left leg. So actually literally bend it. Keep going. Don't run off the cannon. Go trot the shot.
She also suggests
Right down by your ankle.
put her hands
There. And then
but she is tight, so I think she
good. Trot. Put him back on the outside rein and leg. Put him back on the outside rein and leg. Just bend him. Now come to the little gray box. Keep his head right down like it is right there. So you have to get out of the sun. Now slow and straight. There. Good. 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 That's, yeah. Good. Keep cantering. Canter the one at the far end. Think. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Perfect.
Yeah.
Good. Get him down again. Play. Good. Now the one at the other far end. 1, 2. Bend him right. Sit down. 1, 2. Wait. Sit. Wait. Sit. Wait. Sit. 1, 2. Go up. You get a little tight. Yeah. Circle and trot. And put his head back on the ground. Put his head back on the ground. Deep. 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 Leg. 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 So he goes forward, right? Into your left rein. Push him into your left rein. Push him into your left rein with your right leg, with your right calf. Push him. Bend him right and give. Yeah. He's got to push and go deep. Play with the fingers. Play with the fingers. Bend it. Go right. Go right. Go right. Curve him right. Curve him right. Curve him right. Curve him right. Get his body left. Body left. Head down and in. Head down and in. Give. Give. Bend him and then soften. Bend him and then soften. Bend him more. Bend him more with your leg and your hand. Your right leg and your right hand. And then when he's down there, let go. There, deep, 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 deep. Now go left. Now go left. Now deep. Always with him, you've got to get him to let his back come up and his neck stretch down. There, bend him left. There. Long. Now go right. Now slide him into your left rein from your right leg. Your right leg is the operative leg here. Push him out there. Push his shoulder and writher out to the left. There you go. Give the right rein. There. Bend him. Good. Super, huh?
Yeah.
There, and walk. Good. Play, 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 play. Let him convert in the transition. Yeah. Come on. He's got to do that, Alex. 1,000,000 times, yeah. He's got to get so that this is his, you know, what is that term, default position?
Mm-hmm.
What's his default position?
Yeah.
It's got to become that. Yeah. Same with this one. Right?
Yeah.
Same with this one. That has to be what he will do when I ask him to do it. That's enough for him. That was very good. Good boy. Scarlett, trot around and canter around and canter something. And you know what you were working on yesterday, 2 days ago, not allowing him to take you past that. Take off point. Yeah.
Hi, Cassie. Wow. Taking a ball on my finger.
And look at it. Three, 2, 1. Okay. Then left.
Woo! That's close. Next one will be just right.
Okay. So what I saw was forward parallelogram here when already it ought to have been a what? Lifted parallelogram. You waited
Too long?
a stride or two too long before you got that lift.
Okay.
Okay, do that again then on the left page. Sometimes if it doesn't work, just do what you did, but just do it a little sooner. I'd get him now. Now lift, wait. Okay, keep cantering and go to the chocolate. You just got to slow everything down and shorten it a tiny bit.
I want them really collectively.
Now get him now. Whoa. Wait. That's all right. You tried. See, that's, okay, now the gray box. You tried. See, Carrie, that's what you sometimes don't even do. Try. Get him now. Get him. 1, 2. Go right. Now the white rail, the white vertical. So you gotta shove your inside leg forward, bring your body back, and wait. Yeah,
Yes.
good. Now keep cantering. Now go at the far end. And then the chocolate. You gotta get him to listen and wait. 1, 2, up. It's all right. Now the chocolate. And then around to the, whoa. Yeah. Now
Yes,
the blue and
Scarlett.
yellow. Turn right. Around that rail there. Now slow down. Oh, wait. Perfect. Yeah.
Yes.
Good one.
Oh, she looks hella
Once
good.
you've gotten them 2 or 3 times, then they start to be willing to be gotten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you feel that?
Yeah.
Just as he blows through you at the beginning, if you don't give up, Carrie, Ramsey, I hope you're listening. If you don't give up and you make him eat one like that, right? Then the next time, maybe the horse will kind of join up with you a little bit when you ask him to wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Did you feel that?
Yeah.
You have to sort of say to him what? Yeah, you wait for me. Your turn.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Turn
go.
around a little bit first. Yeah, that's good. That's good for him. He needs to learn how to do You can raise all these fences a little bit. The ones that are off your horses can help.
How high do you want to?
Oh, just up forward too. Take the rail off that.
This?
Okay.
Three, two.
One, two.
Right?
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what you gotta learn how to see.
Yeah.
Okay, go back over. Let's make the chocolate a bigger X. And let's raise that one.
Top cups or
No, just down, lower the top cups 1 and put the rail in it, right where you are. Yeah.
that one too. No.
That can go, you put them in the high actually, when the high cut is secure, like it makes Yeah, lower the top, lower that. No, you're. And then go make that a vertical down there. At the top. Okay, I would say that your horse needs to be what I would call more crisp.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit local,
Yeah.
right? So the way you do that is you sit up, and you create a little more bung, bung, bung.
Mm-hmm.
You sit up and you go, up, and then give her a little more generous ground line there on both sides. Okay, so I want you to canter on the left lead down over this white box,
Okay.
and then right over that little thing,
Okay.
that little harvest thing. Okay, so you're going to come over here, and at first, you're just going to canter. Then you're going to canter with a little bit of zing,
Okay.
right?
Right.
When you come to it, you have something that, so you're picking up your left lead canter here.
Okay.
You can kind of gallop a little bit through the turn there. I want to see a speed gallop while maintaining cover.
I was getting busy getting out of the way, but I did from hearing it. Yeah, it didn't sound like there was enough pull.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When you sat and lifted, he died.
Yeah.
Right.
You can hear the footsteps go ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
Okay. So get her revved up a little bit more.
Yeah, that's what I said. Go.
Okay.
Now don't go here.
Right. Okay. So,
And you make your turn. Brum, brum, a little bit.
gotcha.
So that when you half on, you don't kill the engine.
Okay.
There's
Okay.
enough residual engine to keep going even with the half on.
Right.
So these two are very similar, aren't they? These two black ones. Go left.
Got. No.
Good lady. Side leg at the bird house. Circle left, canter left. Now circle left. Up with Now, it's about, I want you to go now! Go! Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, stop! Stop! The first thing you did when I said go was you dropped the rein,
Oh, okay.
right?
Yeah.
Instead of riding the hawks into the rein, you see what she did?
Yeah.
Canter. You want to brum brum. No, you get it. Take it flatward. That's number one.
Yep.
Circle. Bend him and ash. Good. Now, as you start to build, keep the contact.
Okay.
Now come. Now come. Sit down pretty soon now. Now, 1, 2. Good. Go. Turn. 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 You don't have to go all the way up. Go.
Okay.
Go! Go! No, no, no. That's not
Okay.
Start over.
Okay.
Last zing zing, right? It's like watching everything in slow motion
Yeah.
with this horse, right? He needs what? Zest. And everything, doesn't he? He needs a little zest.
Yep.
Oh.
No, no. Okay.
Get down now. Sit. 1, 2, go! Get your lead. Get your lead. Go! Got it. Yeah, go! One at the end. Go! 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 Sit down. Sit. 1, 2, yeah, go! Yeah. Sit down.
Right.
It's like you a year ago, right?
Yeah.
Lopity bark.
Yeah. It's kind of like having cement, like on the hooves or something.
No, cement is in your brain.
And in my brain.
Because you'll go if you want.
Yeah.
You got a
Ask.
whip in your hand, right?
Yeah.
When I'm
Yeah.
yelling go, it isn't him that I want to have go. It's who?
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm still yelling go, what does it mean?
To go.
It means I don't think you're going what?
Fast enough.
Would I yell go if you were already going?
No.
That's when he yells, whoa!
You understand?
Yeah, I do understand. Yeah.
Yeah. What? Tell her what it looks like.
What it looks like?
Yeah, when she's loping along.
So what it looks like is that there's no power in the hawk.
Mhm.
And so it's not even necessarily, you're getting it right now by the speed.
Mhm.
And you're like, go, 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 and then you bump, bump, bump onto the hawks. Eventually, as you get more comfortable using your legs, she gets stronger, the pace feels more natural, you'll start to build engagement into your better canter.
Mhm.
And then the speed is just the adjustability that you'll use when you're, you know,
Yeah.
Right.
I think these less than powerful canterers
Mhm.
need some speed to take the place of impulsion.
Yeah, it's like momentum.
It's
It's
momentum.
what we were talking about with Epic on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Like,
They don't have brum. They don't.
Yeah.
It's like you know how a sports car will have. You put it in the low range and it just about stands up.
Yeah.
Forward.
Yeah. Yeah.
These horses don't have that,
Yeah.
right? So we generate more of some of this through what?
True.
Just getting their
Forward.
thoroughbred
Yeah.
galloping
Yeah, forward.
instincts.
Mhm.
because they're both off the track, so they both have that.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah.
Right? And
Yeah.
part of it with him is she's weak and she's
Mhm.
weak.
Yeah.
Weak and skinny and just, you can't do too much of it.
Right. Right.
But what you've got to understand, guys, there's a saying, you can't balance from nothing,
Mm.
right? Look, if this is a trebuchet, those things they used to throw rocks into castles. If I'm like this, watch, it's not going to throw the rock very far, is it?
Mm-mm.
It's got to be what,
Yeah.
right? And it's the same, that's a good analogy for the canter you've got to feel. You've got to feel that you've spring-loaded your horse to be here,
And that's why I was saying yesterday or the
not
other day with Epic,
here.
like, without momentum, I don't feel like I have the energy in the butt.
Mhm.
Like, when I'm engaging him, he has to learn how to do it. And, like, so I completely agree with that, but it feels like that's the highest thing he can jump. Because
now.
his hocks are so weak. He's
Mhm.
like, this is it. This is all we got.
Yeah, right. It's not that he can't jump
Right,
higher, it's that he
right.
can't get to the
Mhm.
jump.
Right.
level.
Yeah.
And look at your horse now. He's like, ugh,
Yeah. Yeah.
done, right?
Yeah.
Because he hasn't done miles of hill work. He hasn't done miles of calorie eating. Maybe he needs to be worm. Maybe he has ulcers. Maybe you know what I mean?
Mhm. Yeah.
You know, he needs to be more of a buff horse.
Right. Right.
But a lot of it, you can really take your whip right now, everybody that's got a dressage whip, and think of, and pull it back about this far and let it go. Do it. Now pull it back this far and let it go. Right?
Yeah.
Snap. You were pulling your horses. You were doing that.
Mhm.
He needed to do that.
Right. Right.
You were doing it. But then you, because he wants to canter like a quarter horse flat, you really need to pick him up. You had enough engine, and it was pretty good because you were able to take that engine and what? Lift it a little. But it's harder for him to lift than it is for these two to lift. But at least you started with what? The right energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, momentum.
You didn't.
Yeah.
Hence why I kept screaming at you. Go, 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 go. And you know, the thing is, it's a little bit like how I used to scream at you, go, 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 and nothing would what?
Happen.
Why?
At the time,
Yeah.
I think it was because, like, in my brain, this was the good enough canter. Which was wrong. I was like, this seems fine to me, Denny. Keep going.
Yeah. I think that's my.
You to canter over the X. If you suddenly see that you're going directly into a bright sun, don't do it.
Okay.
And then turn and come down over that,
The panel or the white?
the panel,
Okay.
and then the one at the end, and we'll see how you're going. But you know, watch the physics of this, guys. Watch the physics.
Ooh.
Oh, she's cruising.
Yeah.
There she goes.
Yeah, Carrie. Wait. Wait.
Okay, whoa, now stop. A, you went the wrong direction. B, you look down over the fence.
What's wrong direction?
He wants you to go down.
There, and then the one at the end. So there, there, and then the one at the end.
Got it.
So I think you did not get sufficient compression and lift.
We did not get the compression. We got speed, no compression.
Exactly. So get some juice. Now we don't want him crazy. We want her to lift. Now go a little. Now turn it into lift. Now. Yes.
There we go.
Now keep coming. Keep coming. Now shove your heel and bring your shoulders back. Now. Yeah, and then don't look down over the fence.
Got it.
Lean back. And then look up over the fence. Lean back. It's all right. Keep going. Go down to the X again. Whoa, wait. 3, 2, kick. So he wants to go forward, but then don't let him go forward. There. Kick and whoa. Kick, whoa, kick. Yes, get him. Slow down. Now you've got speed. Now you can slow it down. Two. Okay. Now now back to the X. Lean back. Slow down. Get it up. 3, 2, squeeze. Yes. Now go at the far end. Don't worry about the lead. Sit. Go left, right in front of, behind us here. Turn. Whoops.
Go back to it?
Yeah, because you missed your distance. You're a little too deep. So you're looking for 3. Slow down now. Slow down.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, it's a little too deep. Turn. Now, slow down. Get him out there. Get him up. Keep your leg on. Get your leg. That's the distance. Yes. Now keep cantering. Now go left to the blue and yellow. Turn to it. Sit down. Kick him. Kick. Yes.
Yeah.
Now the white one, the vertical. Slow down. Get his head up. Keep your leg on, kick, yes! Part of it is keeping your leg on the last 2 strides. Walk. Walk. Right? You got to keep her thinking forward, because she does a little bit of a stall, which is based on how you used to ride her.
Yeah, you can feel it.
Always taking your leg off.
Yeah.
Carrie's signature fence was coming to the fence on a diminishing stride, on a weakening stride, instead of a punchy stride. You remember that, Carrie?
Yeah.
How can you forget, right?
No.
It would be ba-da-dum, 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 ugh.
Yeah.
And her instinct is somehow, instead of saying, I want you to leave the ground with what? It's leave the ground with
Yeah.
instead of bung. Huh?
Yeah, I can feel it when I close my leg right at the base.
She jumps
Like,
better.
boom. Okay.
Yeah, even if you're too deep, let her eat it. Let her eat it. Because if she smashes the rail, maybe next time she'll start to think, I don't want to put myself in that situation.
Yeah.
I better jump up a little higher.
Right.
Don't save her from those mistakes.
Okay.
Let her feel the mistake and then learn from it.
Right.
So, come on in here. Let's recap this. You're cantering. Put it up, put it up, put 1, 2, 3, put it dump, 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 put it dump. Put it up, put it up, put it up, put tum.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
It's go, 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 organize, lift, lift, lift. Here's what happens so often. Put it up, 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 right? So you can't do it so far away that by the time you get there, you've taken away their push. You can't wait till the last second, so you're about to run under it. 3, 4 strides.
Yeah.
So you need to learn to see your distance, and then you need to learn to feel what the canter feels like when it's a ground covering energetic canter, and then you need to feel most especially what the canter feels like the last 3 or 4 strides when it's both still going forward, but now rateable.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's the canter. See, that's the canter, I believe, that's bred into the modern jumping line and dressage line warm bloods. The difference is the dressage line warm bloods don't have that explosive jump when they get to the fence, but they have that same incredibly adjustable canter. Right? Thoroughbreds tend not to, quarter horses tend not to as much.
Right.
Which is why all the sports are gravitating toward what?
Warm blood.
Warm bloods or warm blood crosses.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, because you can run those horses at the jump and they're backing up as they get closer. On their own a little bit. They're helping you do it. I think if you can ride these guys, you can ride those guys. I think just because you can ride those guys doesn't mean you can ride these guys. I bet if you took a lot of those kids, those indulged little West Palm Beachy kids, who never sat on anything except explosively good $150, $200, $300, $400, $500, $600,000 jumpers, right? And you put them on a flat little quarter horse or thoroughbred, they would be lost at sea because they don't have the basics of how to create energy and then organize and harness the energy. Because those horses do a lot of that for them. That's why those parents get those trainers to buy them for them, so the little tykes don't have to learn how to struggle. Poor little things. Here, your round is over. Hand the reins to Juan, and we'll go get you some ice cream. You don't even run the stirrups up when they get off, or loosen the girth. I've watched it. It's disgusting. It's a lack of decency toward horses. Trump would love it that way. See, what you'd like to be able to do at some point and the good riders can, and the well-trained horses can, if you'd like to be able to come like this, jump this fence like this, at like 3-6, land, go 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 5, and roll back to that without loss of what? Impulsion or lift. Or balance. Right? I mean, you know, that's what that's your ultimate goal, is to keep that churning canter, churning to go somewhere canter, accompanied by what? Balance. What did Legoff say the two hardest things to put together were?
Balance and impulsion.
Impulsion. Balance and impulsion. That's your killer right there. That's your if you learn nothing else about dressage or show jumping, understand that concept. Impulsion is the willingness at any given moment to what? Go, and imbalance is the ability to what? Stay or shorten and lift. And impulsion snuffs out balance, and in trying to get the balance tends to kill impulsion. And that's why we spend so much time going, coming back, shoulder in to get the hocks under, you know, half pass to get the hocks under, counter canter to get the balance and the lift, right? That's why the flat work is trying to create a stronger, more resilient athlete.
Yeah.
Right? So that you can rev, whoa, whoa, and one doesn't kill the other.
Yeah.
You see, and if you have been taking lessons from somebody who's never explained this to you, why would you know it?
Right.
You wouldn't. Right? And the reason they haven't explained it to you is probably they what?
Don't know. Don't understand.
Right? And that would include a whole lot of riders that are trainers. Right?
Includes a lot of very high-level riders.
Especially the ones that have never had to teach a horse how to do it.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes having what I would call second-tier horses in your learning process is not the worst thing that can happen to you. Because if you ever ride a first-tier horse, it's like, oh, this feels easy. You know? Tell you a horse that I think might become a first-tier horse. That thing we sold Sarah McRae.
Yeah.
That thing might be a first-tier horse. Who else?
Yeah.
Who knows about Chile? It's hard to tell yet. But you know, there's not many around here because they cost so bloody much.
Yeah.
Unless you get lucky, like with that mare of Sarah. Because that thing has a big elastic canter, and all she needs now is to learn how to what? Train it and get it strong and elastic. Good. Yeah, so in other words, when you're struggling along with the Spitties of the world, or the whoever, it isn't always the worst thing in the world, right?
Yeah.
Just because it's hard for them doesn't mean it isn't teaching you something. Yeah, but see him, her, she's got to get what?
Stronger.
Just healthier.
Yeah.
She's already put on like 70 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's got to hack, and that's what I think with Epic. He's got to get to be what?
Stronger.
Go walk up, climb more hills. And Roxy needs to keep going because she'll turn into a little limp.
She's lost a smidge.
Yeah, she has.
To the balance. It's noticeable smidge.
Poor Roxy. Okay, good.
Alright, I'm gonna go edit those photos and send them.
Yeah, thank you.
Right in your notebook.
We will.
Can we do this again in like 4 or 5 days with her? And I want to try to make it smoother.
Yeah. But that, you know how you can make it smoother? Keep your leg off.
Yeah, I was just thinking about it while we were sitting there. I'm like, I think I need less. I almost need less leg in between.
Oh, Jasmine wants to go with you. Isn't she a sweetheart?
She is. She's getting so fluffy. It's so funny.
Isn't it?
She's so similar in color to
Soroka.
Soroka, but right now they look so different.
They look, yeah.
You look fuzzy.
Oh my gosh.
Fuzzy if you look.
Be a big tank, okay?
Yeah. You can do it.
Look at that hip, Jasmine.
You're just steroids, you know? No, I'm just kidding.
Big black lady.
We'll feed you a lot, though. Ooh, Jasmine, you were a good girl. I do have a mint.